percentage, and they can only do that when they pass the ball well.
To start the fourth set, Yogi puts it in play. Point to Nebraska.
Serving for the Huskers, Hannah Burke.
Well, Holly, you've been doing some little texting and stuff with John Cook today, haven't you?
The head coach from Nebraska, John Cook, he saw a TV show that I did where I texted with some players, and he said, hey, let's text. So we did, and I asked him what were the keys to his team winning this match. He said, 1, crowd, 2, serve, 3, out-team Texas, and then he added a 4th point. Make sure each play is only worth 1 point. Just take 1 play at a time.
And that's literally what Nebraska has to do now, down 2 sets to 1. Nebraska up 2-0 to start the fourth, however. Hooker. Oh, great defense by Nebraska. Engle with a set to Fawcett. And finally, Texas wins the rally. 13th kill of the match for Fawcett.
Give credit to Nebraska. They're fighting hard, but on both sides of the court, Texas is really attacking strong and putting a lot of pressure on the middle blockers for Nebraska.
Well, you can see Nebraska has come out with a sense of purpose here. Hooker commits the error. No, it's good, excuse me. 16th kill by Destiny Hooker gives Texas the point and ties the score.
Watch this nice dig by Sydney Yogi for Texas. Heather Kisner comes in and Destiny Hooker over the top for the kill.
Well, Texas has woken up after the 2-0 start for Nebraska. Texas now has won 3 straight points to take the lead. Heather Kisner serving. The block by Doris. Destiny Hooker also assisting.
The athleticism is incredible. She gets way over the net and seals it, so the hitter has nowhere to go for Nebraska.
Texas on a 4-0 run. And this time the block not successful, point to Nebraska.
Nebraska found a hole in the block. Very nice by Lindsay Light.
Lindsay Light, the only Cornhusker in double figures with 11 kills. Light's really come on toward the end of the season for Nebraska. That's a good sign. Only one senior on this Nebraska team, and that's Corey Cooper, as the point goes to Texas. Longhorns up 5-3.
Texas is passing the ball extremely well. This is a quick set. Nebraska has no chance to get more than 1 blocker to stop Fawcett, and Fawcett just hammers that ball for Texas.
Coker serving for Texas. Delano. Oh yeah, Engle puts it in the right spot.
Heads up play by Ashley Engle. She's got such a high volleyball IQ. Quick dig, nice left-handed kill right to the corner.
Nebraska takes a timeout. Texas takes a 3-point lead in this fourth set, trying to close it out. Texas up 6-3. I mentioned a moment ago, Nebraska only has 1 senior. Well, Texas is definitely led by a trio of seniors, Holly.
This is a special group to Coach Jared Elliott. Ashley Engle, the setter, the all-around player, Destiny Hooker, the phenomenal athlete, and Heather Kisner, the spiritual leader, because she throws her body around like there's no tomorrow. Anything to help her team win, and this group has done so much for this Texas volleyball program.
Well, that group has won 87% of its matches since arriving at Texas. That's the highest winning percentage of any senior class in Texas history.
In for the Huskers, and serving is Gina Mancuso.
There's confirmation of that. Quite an impressive run by this senior class.
107 with only 16 losses over 4 seasons.
Texas up 6-4 as Nebraska stops a 6-1 Longhorn run. Jennifer Doris. Hooker. Anderson with the set to Mueller. And it's Mueller who gets the kill. And Nebraska within one.
Tara Mueller is such a smart hitter. She had one blocker, albeit a big one, but she tools off the hands, finds a kill down the line.
Nebraska looking to tie the score. Mancuso serves. Net violation on Nebraska, point to Texas.
Kayla Banworth, the libero #2 in black for Nebraska, has made some phenomenal digs to keep the ball alive. I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to be over there defending some of these balls. Some of the hitters from Texas are hitting it down over the block.
Destiny Hooker will serve. And Nebraska handles the serve, wins the point. As Mueller again in on the action.
Nebraska picking up their passing game. That's allowing them to do better offensively. Now they've got to put some pressure on Texas with their serve.
That's what Mueller will try to do here. Goes down the line with it. Jennifer Doris. Commits the error. Nebraska thought it was touched by Texas, but don't get the call. Cornhuskers don't get this call. Let's see if they had an argument. Tough to tell.
Hannah Worth, #44 for Nebraska, hit that ball pretty flat. Couldn't tell if it hit a finger or not.
Adams takes it over, free ball. Delano, oh, nice dig by Coker. This time Worth hits into the block. The ball goes out of bounds. Point to Nebraska. Worth has got 7 kills.
Hannah Worth is doing a great job for Nebraska using the big blocker's hands out of bounds. The play before that she missed the hands, but that time hammering through the ball, using the blocker's hands out of bounds for a point Nebraska.
Nebraska within one. Engle hits it wide. And we're tied at 8.
Ashley Engle has the sharp angle, just does not get on top of the ball for Texas.
Again, Engle, a 2-time All-American at right side hitter, moving to setter this year. 2 hits, point to Nebraska, and the Cornhuskers have the lead.
Texas has been dominating lately. They cannot let Nebraska back in this match.
Well, you can tell from these fans' reaction what's taking place here. Nebraska is back in front, up by a single point here in this must-win set for the Cornhuskers. One of the best atmospheres in college volleyball, period. Anytime you get to play the sport in this state, these fans come out to support it. We hear about it throughout the season, Holly, but you just have to be here to experience it. I mean, I feel like I'm at any major college sporting event, regardless of the sport. This is big time.
Absolutely. I never had the good fortune to play in front of a crowd like this in college. I wish I did. What a special treat for these athletes to be appreciated by such knowledgeable fans.
Well, it isn't Nebraska's home court, but they do play several matches here inside the Quest Center. Nebraska 15-2 all-time in this building, and 10 of those 15 wins have come against top 5 teams. Of course, this would be for a spot in the national semifinals. And hello everyone, Sam Gore again with Volleyball Hall of Famer Holly McPeak. Just about 10,000 fans here, Holly, and I can hardly hear myself talk. This place has been rocking from the very first serve.
Fantastic atmosphere. Nebraska's coming back in this match. Big Red supporting them.
Nebraska has its first lead since 2-1 in this set. And Brooke Delano trying to keep it going. Coker with the set and the kill by Roberson, who's been very successful off the bench tonight for the Longhorns.
A setter's job is to try and isolate their hitters with one blocker. And Michelle Coker did a great job for Amber Roberson on that last play. One blocker on the outside was a special treat for a hitter, and she took advantage of it.
Texas quiets the crowd. Cooper hits it right into Roberson. And Roberson gets the block and the kill.
Watch Amber Roberson for Texas on the right side of your screen. Watch her push her hands over the net. That's textbook blocking. You want to seal the net like that.
Cooper with a kill from the right side.
Corey Cooper, 15 in red. Great quick whip of an arm swing. Shows you why she's one of the best players in the Big 12.
Well, she had a season-ending injury last year against Texas, had to have surgery on her knee, but has made a successful return this year. Oh, Light can't put it away. Anderson with the set. Cooper make it 2 in a row.
Sydney Anderson, fantastic transition set to Corey Cooper in the middle. This is transition off a dig. Look at the timing in the contact. Great snap by Corey Cooper for Nebraska.
11 kills now for Cooper as Anderson serves for the Cornhuskers. Nebraska up by 1. Back and forth we go. Tied now at 11.
Point Texas. In for the Longhorns and serving is Sydney Yogi.
This crucial set, Nebraska must win it to keep its season alive. Texas trying to put it away. Sydney Yogi, who played at the famed Punahou High School in Honolulu, which was named the top athletic high school in the country. In fact, that's where President Obama went to school. And Hawaii. Point to Nebraska. Tied again, 12th kill for Light. Worth will serve. Hannah Worth with a float serve. And Rachel Adams with the kill, her 5th.
Perfect pass by Texas allows them to run their offense. Everybody thinks the ball's going to Destiny Hooker. Opens things up for Rachel Adams in the middle.
Yogi sets Hooker. Mueller. Fawcett. And Light commits the error. Point to Texas.
Nebraska's doing a good job rallying, keeping the ball alive defensively. They need to eliminate the errors in transition and keep the pressure on Texas.
How big a win, though, would this be for Texas heading down to Tampa? I mean, to face this environment and come through after losing on this same court last year.
I think it'd be a huge confidence builder for sure. I think anytime you can beat a team of this caliber in front, of this caliber in front of, 10,000 hostile fans, it's a major confidence booster.
The winner of this match will play Minnesota in the national semis down in Tampa Thursday night. Hooker. Hamworth with a set. But no one there to do anything with it. Point to Texas.
A little bit of mistiming for Texas. But in transition, this ball set too tight. Look at Destiny Hooker for Texas. Just grab that ball over the net.
Hooker gets credit for the kill. She's up to 17 now. Each team has 50 kills total.
The referee says that ball did not clear the net. I'll tell you, look at the front row for Texas right now. You've got Jennifer Doris, 6'5", Ashley Engle, 6'3", and Destiny Hooker, 6'4" for Texas.
That's an impressive front line. And that goes out. So Texas ascends its lead 16-13. What does the fact that Engle being 6'3" do for her at that position of setter?
Well, when you're setting, you're contacting the ball at a much higher point, and the ball is quicker to your hitter.
Texas has answered Nebraska's runs tonight, and Texas leads by 3 here in the 4th. We'll be right back. Texas up 2-1 and leading 16-13 here in the 4th set. We want to encourage you to log on to Facebook today, search ESPNU, and become a fan. Post your best photos and comments. Show us your school pride on ESPNU Facebook. For example, if you go to any of these regional finals, take some pictures and put them on Facebook. But Holly, let's get back to the Ashley Engle story, because she's 6'3" and a setter. How unusual is that, and what does it do for her?
Well, I think if she wants to play internationally or at the highest level, that's what her position will be. She runs a very quick ball and has learned from one of the best setting coaches, Salima Rockwell. Well, now I think it's Davidson in the country, one of the best coaches there is. So I think that's her future.
Texas up 17-13. Yeah, you mentioned Salima Rockwell, new to the Texas staff after being an assistant coach at Penn State, which was her alma mater. She was an All-American setter and has been instrumental in helping Engle make the transformation. Mueller gets the kill for Nebraska. There's Salima.
See, I remember her maiden name because I remember her when she played, but Salima Rockwell, excuse me.
A 3-time All-American setter at Penn State, captain of the U.S. national team twice. And Jared Elliott convinced her to leave her alma mater and take a place on the Texas staff when a position opened up, and she's made an immediate impact. Hooker gets the point for Texas. Destiny Hooker continues with her 18th kill.
I'll tell you, I'm impressed. Destiny Hooker has a roll shot. I mean, she gets up so high, sees so much of the court, but that's a nice finesse shot, and she did it right in the perfect spot.
Hooker, one of those players that likes being cheered against, really gets fired up. Ashley Engle with the kill. Not only can she set, but she can hit. Her 5th kill of the night.
When I talked to Ashley Engle and Destiny Hooker this week, 2 of the senior leaders, they talked about feeling more relaxed and really enjoying the experience this year.
Great block. Engle and Doris were both there, and Texas gets the point behind that block. It's a 7-1 Longhorn run.
This is a huge block. Doris and Engle for Texas.
20-14. Texas up 21-14. 4 points away from the national semifinals.
See, this is a team that's much more mature than last year when they lost a 2-0 lead against Stanford. They were down 0-1 and really made some nice adjustments, executing very well to get back in this match and start dominating.
That was a good look at Hooker's hitting percentage and the way you calculate it. Sort of like a batting average in baseball. And Coker again with the error gives the point to Nebraska. Coker was the starting setter last year, but was replaced by Engle at that position this year. Okay with the change, she understands it, and still sees a lot of playing time. Serving error from Nebraska.
You can't miss serves when you're trying to get back in this match for Nebraska. Texas is rolling in every position right now, feeling super confident. You cannot let them off the hook with the missed serve.
Jennifer Doris serves for Texas. Texas getting closer and closer to a return trip to the national semifinals. Hooker keeps it alive. Coker sends it over. Anderson with the kill, her 2nd of the match, but it comes at a crucial time.
Sydney Anderson, really one of the best setters in the country, making some really good decisions.
And it's Brooke Delano who will serve. Nebraska trailing by 6 in a must-win set to keep the season alive for the Cornhuskers. Coker with the set and the kill by Rachel Adams. Rachel Adams with 6 kills tonight. Texas looking for a match point The University of Texas and Nebraska battling for a spot in the national semifinals. Texas up 2 sets to 1. Can see a match point and will by that second straight kill by Adams.
The serve and pass game has been turned around. Nebraska won it in the first set. Texas has been dominating in the second, third, and fourth.
Ashley Engle will serve. Hooker hits it out, and Nebraska's season continues. But for how long? Still match points for Texas.
Destiny Hooker made a phenomenal dig and wanted that back row set. Just hit it a little long.
Light. Texas will go back to the national semifinals.
Impressive turnaround by Texas after really struggling in the first set. Nebraska came out with a very good game plan, executed really well. Texas just able to up their game a notch.
The University of Texas will go back to the national semifinals to face Minnesota on Thursday in Tampa. Many people feel like Texas is a legitimate challenger to the dominance of Penn State. We'll see if that can happen in Tampa.